lot of news and notes going through it, position battles, what we're looking for, what we're just watching because it is preseason. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But
No, we gotta make you gotta
big deal.
make big statements.
Well,
We gotta overanalyze.
fun fact actually, the New York Giants won preseason. What's up, Adelia? Had this wide receiver. Name was Victor Cruz. He exploded in the game against the Jets. He ends up getting hurt that year, right before the season. So they put him on IR. Then in 2011, his first year playing full time with the New York Giants, he led the team in receptions and won a Super Bowl. So it could happen during preseason, but we'll see. But those are the magical moments of preseason.
Yeah, I mean, Dak Prescott became a star in preseason.
Yeah, well, that's because someone decided to kill Tony Romo, but that's not the. That's
and then
not here
Cowboy
nor
broke
there.
his leg.
Yeah, Didn't Tony Romo? Isn't that how he won the starting job?
What?
Didn't Tony Romo, the guy, get injured before Tony Romo?
No.
No? Okay. I thought he did. My bad.
Bledsoe just sucked, and then they put in Romo.
Oh, damn. Drew Bledsoe was that bad? That's crazy.
Do you not remember that Giants-Cowboys game?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. You're probably too young.
Yeah, I was too young, yeah.
Yeah. It was the Cowboys-Giants, I think, on like Sunday night or Monday night or whatever. But yeah, he was doing tons of interceptions, getting sacked. He wasn't doing anything. So then they take him out and put in Romo. Romo immediately throws the interception, but then he starts to look good.
Didn't Tony Romo also like fumble the snap against Seattle in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Was that the year prior or that year?
That was that year.
Yeah, it was that year. Yeah.
I cried that year.
Yeah. What's up, Leo? What game I do remember though? I remember the Giants game against the Eagles where we sacked Donovan McNabb 10 times. That was great. Just mauled him. Yeah, wherever you are, Donovan, suck it. But I don't know. I just disrespected Donovan McNabb. But I digress. But Caleb, let's break it down. Right? Just join practice.
Yeah.
Are you part of the camp, right, where I've heard coaches say they prefer joint practices to preseason games?
Probably because the starters actually play in the joint practice, so that way they get more of an evaluation of seeing the starters actually out there against another team, unlike preseason games where they're not out there at all.
I have been seeing some concerning videos out of Cowboys training camp. I do know that Davante Adams is Davante Adams, but your DBs are just like god awful.
Yeah, Davante Adams sliced them up into the little pieces.
Yeah.
Well, that just shows you the because of the injuries. I mean, our starting guys aren't out there. I mean, Trayvon Diggs not practicing. Siobhan Revel is not practicing. So we got a lot. I think there's another cornerback that was hurt. So yeah, it just shows you that. I mean, we have big concerns at corner because of the injuries. Even Stephen Jones had an interview today or yesterday or whatever, and even he admitted, like, I didn't think he would actually admit it because one of the reporters were asking him, like, I don't know if you're actually going to reveal what our strengths and weaknesses are. And he said, "Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. Our weakness is quarterback position." I'm like, wow, that's actually the first time I didn't hear a little bullshit from Stephen Jones' mouth, because he's actually saying that, he's
well, it's clear as day. It's not like he can sit there and lie because at some point you can't lie. You just can't. I mean, it's like when the Giants were like, that's the problem with the New York Giants for 6 years. They lied about yes, the offensive line was bad, but that quarterback wasn't very good. And they lied to themselves for 6 years. For 6 years, they lied to themselves. And it just didn't work. Honestly, it's the owner's fault, if we want to be honest, but they don't want to blame themselves. So at least Stephen Jones didn't lie, so that's good. And every fan can know that, yeah, they're not very good at the back end. They're just not very good. So at least, yeah, try to address it, fix it.
I mean, the only thing we can fix is get healthy. The corner's got to get healthy. Diggs got to get healthy. Rel's got to get healthy. And
Did you anticipate this crisis?
yeah, I
Or
mean they came in not healthy. You drafted a non-healthy cornerback in the third round,
so
or and then you already
he
knew
tore his
Diggs.
ACL.
Yeah, and you already knew Diggs was hurt.
So is that okay then? But then here's the thing, to Caleb. It's not even hindsight
But
because we knew this
they
at the
did do
time.
things. I mean, they traded for Kyrie Elam, whatever that's worth. They did
Hmm.
do that. Um,
But then why draft an already torn ACL cornerback? Why not draft the cornerback who was healthy?
because he's probably the top guy on their board at the time that they took him. Because he's
Hmm.
supposed to be the first round cornerback, but they took him in the
Yes,
third round. So
because of the ACL. Yes.
He's the highest guy on your board. You're going to take him.
I understand that, but you needed an immediate need. So
Yeah.
like, you know, so basically like what you're telling me, it used to be like to beat the Cowboys, you need to run the ball, right?
Well, you can still do that.
Yeah, you could still. That's the thing. You could still do that. Plus, now you can pass the ball on them. You know, how you doing, Rogue Pod, gentlemen? What's up? What's up? So I just feel like it was short sighted to draft an injured cornerback when you knew that was a massive need. You going into the draft, Caleb, clear
Well, that's
needs.
why Jerry Jones has been so angry and taking a lot of shots at Diggs for his recovery process of him
Mhm.
not being in the facility. Because maybe if he was in the facility getting rehab, maybe he would have been out there week one.
Yeah, well, well, we don't fully know that.
Well,
You know.
that's how what Jerry's thinking when he goes and drafts, like you said, a guy who
Mhm.
is coming in hurt. Um, yeah,
How you doing,
that's my sister in
Adrian?
law.
That's your sister-in-law. Oh, what's welcome? We were just talking to you about.
It's about time she watches. I don't think
Oh, it's
she's ever
about time. Yeah,
watched.
call her out, Caleb.
I don't think
Call
she's
her out,
ever
man.
watched
Well,
this
you know what?
whole.
You know what? Call her out because after the story you told me about your brother, don't please don't. Let's not do that because not gonna lie, kind of scared of. Is it Steve? Not Steve.
Steve, who the hell is Steve?
I don't know. What's your brother's name?
Well, he's a junior, but
Oh, he's Leo.
yeah.
Y'all call him LJ or just Leo?
Well, I don't call him Lee. I call him
Yeah.
Lance.
Yeah. Oh, she always watches. Oh, she's calling you out, Caleb.
That's
Call him.
that
Call
is
him out,
a lie.
Adriana.
That is a
Call him out.
lie.
Call him out.
She
She
has
said, "You a
never watched the
liar.
show.
You a liar. You a liar." What are you saying, Wild Ferris? What do you mean? I'm on her side. You know, I'm on her side. I'm on your side, Adriana. You know, because you know, you're busy because she got kids too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you busy. You got kids. I know you may not be always watching. You know, it's fine. I'm okay. Yeah, I don't know why you gotta do that to her, Caleb. That's not cool, man. It's not cool. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? I'm trying to stay on your brother's good side. What's wrong with you? Not cool. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. I do know his brother.
You you don't
Actually, no, I don't know his
you've
brother.
never
No,
met him
I've
before.
never,
What are you
I
talking
don't,
about?
no, exactly. I don't know his brother. You know what I mean? I've actually never met his brother, so you can't really say I didn't. Of course, I didn't know his brother. Yes, you're right. Stories. I hear he's a cool guy. You know what I mean? Well, not the story. You know what I mean? I hear good stuff. So the DBs they stink.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Any other notes? How about your linebackers, bro? Your
Yeah,
linebackers
well, I
haven't.
mean, that's not even the most concerning part because obviously with the injuries, we're going to get healthy. We're going to be better eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually, we're going to be better. So that's not even the most concerning part of what happened in the joint practice. The most concerning part is that we still can't stop the run. Like that's the most concerning part. That's still nobody's hurt there. Those are the
They
starters.
just suck. They just
Those are the
suck.
starters.
Those are they just suck.
Those are the starters. That's the starting team of the tackles right there, and they still can't stop the run. That's what's concerning.
Yo, man, is this defense gonna be historically bad, isn't it? No, no, he
No, I don't
no
think it's
no he
made
wouldn't.
worse.
No, he wouldn't. Rogue Pod. T-Mobile wouldn't remember. You know why I know that? Because the man has like 6 concussions. He doesn't remember what he had for breakfast. Okay, all right. So it's whatever. That's my brother. I
I
love him
don't
to
think it's
death.
going to be historically bad. Was what we had in 2020. That was
Yeah,
the worst Cowboys defensive in Cowboys history. So it's not going to be that bad, but it's not going to
could
be.
be.
It's not going to be great.
Well, you know, Michael. What if Michael doesn't play?
He has Ziraku.
Really, the rookie Donovan Ezeraku? Is that
I mean, he's
what
looking
you're
good, bro.
doing?
I mean, he's looking good.
So you're basically saying like, let's move on from Micah. We have Donovan.
No, we're not moving
Yeah,
on. We're not
exactly.
moving
That's what I'm
on.
saying. Yeah. So Donovan don't be nothing. Don't talk about your brother. I love my brother. I love him to death. Actually, I'm gonna hang out with him in 2 weeks. Don't talk about your brother like that, Fares. I know he knows I love him. But yeah, I feel like you're screwed, dog. Because we ain't even talking about your linebackers. Who are your linebackers? Jack Sanborn?
Jackson Bourne, where's Leo Fowl and Kenneth Murray? They weren't bad. I mean, once the running back got through the line, they were stopped by the linebackers.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, a linebacker
linebackers
who's
did their
making
job.
a linebackers making tackles down the field is not. It's whatever. It's always the I call it the Chris Borland conundrum. You remember Chris Borland? You know what I mean? You know when that game he had like 25 tackles. Caleb, you remember that? He's like, oh, he had 25 tackles. Like he like retired 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
19 of those tackles where the running back was 10 yards down the field. So they were kind of like there were empty stats. You know what I mean? They're good for fantasy, 25 tackles. But in an actual game, yeah, I had 25 tackles, but we didn't stop the run at all. I was tackling the guy 15 yards down the field, 10 yards down the field. You know what I mean? Like like I'm thinking this defense is going to be really bad this year. It's going to be a bad defense. I think you're going to have to do shootouts.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. And you know, thing, and no offense, but is your offense equipped for a shootout?
Well, that's going back to the other side. We can't run the ball either because that's
unfortunately, Jadon Blue fell injured 2 days ago, correct?
Yeah, he messed up. But
yeah,
probably not gonna play in the preseason game.
Probably not.
Sucks. But yeah, none of the running backs can really get really free. Yeah, that defensive line was kind of getting through pretty easily. So yeah, they weren't very good. The one
I'm just laughing at your pain for this entire like 13 minutes.
Okay, yeah. The good part is we still got a whole month to fix this.
Yes,
We got a whole month. We got a whole month to fix this.
It's preseason, you know. You mix and match.
At least right now we know that we're not very good.
Yeah.
So fix those parts. We got a month to do so. Going into the Philly game. So hopefully we do. Maybe it looks different in the preseason game. Maybe go look out and they get it turned around in just a few days. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, Javonte Williams finds pre-ACL step, but I don't think that's possible. Adelia was very happy for them to move on. You know what I mean? So there's your connection. He's former Denver Broncos. It's him and Miles Sanders. That's what it is. Miles Sanders is serviceable. He had 1,000 yards in Philly, but any running back can have 1,000 yards in Philly for the past 5 years. You know what I mean? Like legitimately, I think Will Shipley can get 1,000 yards if Saquon Barkley wasn't in front of him. You know what I mean? Kenneth Gainwell does the same thing. If they become the number one running back, if Saquon goes down, Philly's going to get you 1,000 yards rushers regardless. I think that's the problem with Miles Sanders. He's a good running back, but he needs an overwhelming offensive line. Like Saquon had 1,000 yards in New York with a below average to horrible offensive line. You know what I mean? So that's how you know Saquon Barkley is a little special. Exactly, Tony. He did nothing in Carolina but steal money. Exactly. Because that offensive line was meshing. It was 2 new guards, Ike Aquanu, and then Taylor Moton, and like a new center. So they were meshing. They were meshing still. They finally meshed, but he'd already been supplanted by Chuba Hubbard. So he's already lost his job, so he didn't matter. You have the Tylers, Tyler cubed.
One of the Tylers hurt now.
Yeah, one of the Tylers is hurt. Ironically enough, the bad Tyler got hurt. The other 2 Tylers, well, one's a rookie, the other one is Tyler Smith. So we don't know if Tyler Booker is good. We don't. Let's just be real. We don't. We think he'll be good. We hope he'll be. Well, you hope. I hope he sucks. I hope he's one of the worst guards ever.
Like
I hope.
guards?
I hope what happens to me happens to you.
He's like your guards.
No, I hope he is I hope he is to you what Evan Neal was to me. I thought Evan Neal was going to be like Evan Neal in that draft. Everyone said he's the best overall tackle. That he's the best. Charles Cross, best pass blocking. Ike Ekwonu, best mauler, like run blocking. But overall, Evan Neal's, and he didn't pan out. I hope you get bit by the Alabama offensive line curse. You know what I mean? The Cyrus Quanjos, you know what I mean, like those that didn't really pan out. So I hope so, but we'll see. We'll see. He looks mean and nasty.
The one,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Moving on. The one bright spot we did have is the
you had a
passing
bright
game.
spot.
Yeah, the passing game was awesome. We tore them up as much as they tore us up on defense. We tore them up on our passing game,
Mm-hmm.
getting the ball to CD Lamb. He was catching touchdowns. George Pickens was catching touchdowns. Even the dump offs looked good. Um, so yeah, Dak was looking good. Even Joe Milton was looking good. He threw a 75-yard touchdown pass to Jalen Brooks. That was like a huge bomb, huge play during that joint practice. So the passing game looks good, which going into obviously we knew that was going to be probably the best part of the offense. And
Mm-hmm.
like you said, are we going to have to get into shootouts? And are we going to be able to win? Yeah, if the passing game is going to look that good, then yeah, I think we can compete there. Um, so I have no issues with that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to how it looks in the regular season um, with the duo with CD and Pickens, because right now in practice, and it's only practice, I know, but it looks really good.
Caleb, you're against the Rams. Who are you looking for in the preseason? Like, what are we doing?
Well, that Jane Blue's hurt, so I was looking forward to him, but now he's not going to play. That was a big spot I was going to look towards. Is
Mm-hmm.
we got to get this running game going. So the
Yeah.
running back position was going to be something to keep an eye on, but now that he's hurt, it's going to be like the Phil Maffa show. Um,
Hey, yo, Phil Maffa. Yeah, I remember Phil. Yeah, he looks slow. Is he
well,
slow?
we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't. It's hard to tell because they're not. They're just tapping them. How do you know? Like,
You don't know if someone's fast or not. Yeah,
yeah, because they're not bringing them to the ground or anything.
yeah,
Because it looks like maybe he could break the tackle. Maybe he's getting close. I don't know. So it's hard to tell on those running backs. That's why you can only really see it in the game. How well the running game is doing. So yeah, I still want to see what goes on there. I'm not sure if we're seeing the starters or not. Hopefully we do, because we usually don't, and that hasn't really worked out too well. So hopefully we see a little bit of them. Um, yeah, no, on defense, I just need something with those defensive tackles to have any type of hope that we can stop the run. We need something to show.
uh-huh.
I don't care who it is. I mean, Perion Winfrey's been looking good. So if he can show that, he looks just as good as he played in the UFO, and how well he's been doing in training camp. Because they said he's probably the best one out of all the defensive tackles that has been playing the best. Um, so I want to actually see that, if that translates into the
Mm-hmm.
game. And yeah, just the DBs, man, it's rough. So if any one of them can do something, shows a little bit out there, that'd be great to see. But yeah, and now obviously Ezraku, like we've heard a lot of talk during training camp about how well he's doing, how fast he looks,
Mm-hmm.
how he gets to the line. So yeah, definitely want to see that actually in the game against the Rams. Um, so yeah, and I don't know if the Rams are going to play their starters or not. Um, but I hope they do, so I can see a look against starters. So, but Sean McVay usually doesn't, right? He's one of the ones that
No, he doesn't.
he doesn't play them all.
He's started the don't play your
Yeah, and we're
starters.
definitely not seeing Stafford, because Stafford wasn't even out.
I think he's
He
hurt.
hasn't
I
played
think Stafford's
anything.
hurt.
Yeah, he hasn't taken a snap in all of training camp. So it's just gonna be Jimmy Garoppolo out there. Um, so we'll see how well we do against him. But yeah, those are the things I'm looking, just basically looking at our weaknesses, because
Yeah.
like I said, the passing game, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good going to the season. So I'm not worried about that. So really just looking at the concerns going into this game.
Yeah.